Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to Post Cologne. Today we're taking a look at Maison Alhambra's Kismet for men. So Kismet for men is from the house of Maison Alhambra, which is an offshoot, subcategory, whatever, of Lattafa. It is an eau de parfum concentration, and you can pick this sucker up for $22 at places like Fragrance Buy. I got a link down in the description if you decide you want to check this one out. Also have a coupon code, save yourself $5 off your first purchase at Fragrance Buy if you decide you want to shop with them. This can be a little tricky to find, so just buyer beware. If you go to Fragrance Buy and it's sold out, just set an email notification. They'll let you know when they do a restock, because these do fly off the shelves when they do restock them. So don't get mad at your boy Post if you go there and it's sold out. Just set a notification, you'll be all good. Presentation on this, very, very nice. The box on this is a really nice thick cardboard, has this nice kind of gold, semi-textured sort of pattern on the front. Maison Alhambra logo right there, all the necessaries on the back, and it does also have the Maison Alhambra logo on the top, and it does open up to this beautiful presentation. It's got the little ribbon on the side here, sitting in this kind of nice velvety bed right there. Really nice box presentation on this, well done, especially for $22. Again, I don't know how they do it sometimes. So box, very, very nice. And the bottle, also very nice. Very like classy, gentlemanly style of fragrance bottle. Has a really cool pattern design on both sides of the bottle right there. A lot of weight to this, really, really nice. Cap on this, nice thick metal to it. Nothing much to it, just, you know, a little bit of kind of a, I don't know, beveled edge on it, whatever, I don't know what that's called. Nice cap to this, nice bottle to this. And the atomizer on this, very, very nice. Nice distribution, nice long puffs on this. So overall presentation on this, especially for $22, I think top marks for this one. So if you were wondering what Maison Alhambra's Kismet for Men smells like, you have come to the right place, because I'm about to tell you. But first, a fun fact. Kismet, as far as my research has indicated, means something along the lines of destiny or fate or the will of Allah, but in a more kind of casual context, it does mean one's fate or one's destiny. So there you go, there's a little fun fact from your boy Post Cologne. You get linguistic translations, fragrance reviews, tight white t-shirts. So I think it's fate that you hit that like button and go subscribe. So Kismet for Men has said to be a dupe clone inspired by of YSL's Tuxedo, as well as very similar to Roche's Moustache Eau de Parfum. I could not find an official note breakdown of Kismet for Men online. Fragrantica did have it, which I'm absolutely blown away that Fragrantica actually has a Maison Alhambra listed on there. But when I was looking at the notes and, you know, really sinking my teeth into this fragrance, I didn't find the notes that were listed on Fragrantica to be what I was experiencing. I could be wrong, but if I'm a betting man, I'm thinking that Fragrantica doesn't have it listed right. When I looked at the YSL Tuxedo and the Roche's Moustache EDP, that's more or less what I'm getting from this fragrance. The notes seem to jive a little bit better with those two fragrances versus what's listed on Fragrantica. So I could be way off, but this is what I'm getting from it. And what I'm getting from this is a beautiful, classy, gentlemanly style of opening. Has a really nice combination of like a black pepper, some citrus. It's almost like a bergamot, perhaps kind of like a mandarin lemon style of kind of opening. Very kind of citrusy, a little bit of sharp tartness to it, mixing with that black pepper. And it's also got this nice soft wood in there. So it could be a vetiver. I might be getting that vetiver vibe because of that kind of citrusness that's going on to it, a little bit of spice that's going on. Or it could just be kind of mixing with a cedar note of some sort that just kind of combines with those top notes as well. Either way, there is a really nice kind of soft woods that comes through that has like a little bit of a sharpness to it and a little bit of kind of like slight kind of tangy earthiness to it at the same point. Very sexy, very classy, very gentlemanly sort of opening to this. As this develops and kind of works towards the dry down, you get this really nice, smooth, creamy style of vanilla that comes through, and the woods really kind of soften out. And I get a little bit more kind of a cedar vibe that comes from these woods. So it has this really almost kind of airiness to it. It has this really nice softness to it, but like a nice masculine style of woods with that kind of layer of creamy vanilla sitting on top. And you still maintain that kind of that peppery note with a little bit of that citrus at top that kind of lays on top of it. And it just forms a very sexy, intriguing, almost mysterious, sophisticated, gentlemanly style of fragrance. Awesome, awesome scent profile on this. It's so smooth in the base, but it has this kind of like crispness or kind of like sharpness to it. And when I say sharp, I don't mean like like bad. I don't mean like it's sharp, like too much alcohol or the notes are too strong. I just mean there's like a crispness to it, just a nice crisp edge to this nice soft core that's going on. Little dash of pepper that's in there. Gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. For $22, the quality on this is beyond a $22 price point. Really enjoy the scent profile on this. So when it comes to the performance of Maison Alhambra's Kismet for Men, I get above average performance out of this. 6 to 8 hours off of my skin. If I get some on my clothes, I can really push it to that 8, perhaps 9 hour mark if I do get some on my clothing. And in terms of projection, first hour and a half, 2 hours, this does push on beyond an arm's length and have a nice sillage scent bubble going of that classy, gentlemanly style of fragrance, but it does settle back in about the 2 hour mark once it's really starting to move into that kind of smooth vanilla woody style of base that goes on. But overall, for $22, I think 6 to 8 hours of longevity off this and a decent projection off, you know, an average amount of sprays performs very, very well. So I am quite happy with the performance of this one. So when it comes to the where and when, I think Maison Alhambra's Kismet is most appropriate. I definitely think this is kind of a versatile style of fragrance. You can wear this casually, you can wear this to the office, you can wear this date nights, and you can wear this formally. In fact, I think formally and date nights is probably where this one is going to shine the most. It has that sexy, mysterious, masculine, gentlemanly, classy sort of vibe going on to it that I think for formal nights out when you're really fancied up or you're with your girl or your guy, they're on a date night of some sort, that this is just has that kind of intoxicating, masculine sort of gentleman vibe going on to it. So I think that's really where this is going to shine. But I think you can wear this casually, no problem, just going about your day, running errands, going to lunch, all that kind of jazz. And I think in the office, as long as you're not a friggin' lunatic when it comes to sprays, like 12 or 15 sprays, I think this is pleasant. I think this, once this kind of dries down, it's more kind of a, you know, more of an intimate, conversational style of fragrance. It's not going to be overbearing for people. It's not going to punch them in the face, be too spicy, too sharp, too woody or vanilla, whatever. I think this is, could pull this off in the office. Just be easy on the sprays. Don't be a jerk and wear a ton of this stuff. Definitely think it's pretty versatile. Overall, formal, date night, definitely where it's going to shine. In terms of seasons, I think this is a pretty much a year-round style of fragrance. I think in the high heat, you might be pushing it. I think this, the kind of sharpness in here, the spiciness and a little bit of that sweetness might become a little too much in the heat. I haven't worn it in the high heat, so I'm not 100% sure, but just be cautious if you're going to wear this in the high heat. I think this might be a little bit too much, but overall, I think spring, fall, this definitely has that vibe. I've worn this in the winter now, and this does push through the cold fairly well. It just works pretty much all year round. So overall, I think it's a very versatile fragrance, but it is more that gentlemanly, classy sort of vibe. And I think fall, spring is probably where it shines best. But overall, you can wear this anytime, anywhere, and it's gonna make you smell fantastic. So my overall thoughts on Maison Alhambra's Kismet for Men is this is fantastic. This is probably the first time I've said this on this channel, but I think this, for me, is backup bottle worthy. Bang for your buck, $22 for the quality of fragrance that I'm getting out of this. The scent profile, that sexy, intriguing, refined, elegant, gentlemanly sort of vibe that goes on with this. I think this is just fantastic. This is just for special occasions, date nights, formal nights. I think this is just excellent. And again, you can wear this casually throughout the year and it's just going to work for you. I love the scent profile on this. This is a little bit for the more mature crowd. This is not kind of like your Invictus style of fragrance. This does have kind of like an elevated, gentlemanly sort of vibe to it. I'm not gonna say it's like for a certain age group, because like younger guys, you can be more mature and refined and elegant as well. And like some of the older guys want the bubblegummy sweet stuff. But it is kind of that more mature vibe, that more classy kind of masculine style of fragrance. But for me, like I said, bang for your buck, $22. This is backup bottle worthy for me. Definitely going to be picking up another bottle of this because I absolutely love it. The performance is not like through the roof fantastic for me, but 6 to 8 hours of this, I'm quite happy with that. No complaints when it comes to that. So if you haven't already, if you're into that kind of scent profile, if you're looking for kind of a classy, refined, elegant style of masculine fragrance, this might be something you enjoy, and I suggest you check it out. That's Maison Alhambra's Kismet for Men. And I want to hear from you guys. What's one of your favorite masculine, classy style of gentlemanly fragrance? Comment down below. Love hearing from you guys. Love getting your different recommendations. Appreciate you. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.